Hi guys, I want you to know that I will be back on season 27 of Dancing with the Stars. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be a very special season. I don't know why, I just have that feeling. I can't wait to find out who my partner will be. But one thing I can promise them, that I'm gonna make the best journey possible and be the best coach I can be.
My wrestling friends, I'm out here in Greenwich, Connecticut, one stop from the home of WWE headquarters in Stamford. So we got this topic right now. Nikki Bella, she's a liar. She is a liar, and this is dangerous. When women start lying on men, men go to jail for no reason. That's crazy, guys, right?
Artem Chigvintsev speaks out following his arrest for domestic violence. The Dancing with the Stars alum, who was arrested on suspicion of felony domestic violence a month ago, breaks his silence on the case after prosecutors recently revealed they declined to file charges. He tells E! News in a September 25th statement, "I am incredibly relieved and grateful that the domestic violence charges against me have been dropped. This has been an extremely difficult time for me. I am thankful that the truth has prevailed." Artem, whose wife Nikki Garcia filed for divorce September 11th, says that his focus has always been and will always be on their 4-year-old son Mateo, adding, "He is my world, and being his father is the greatest blessing in my life. All along, my main concern has been for him. I am committed to continuing to provide him with the love, support, and care he needs as we move forward."
Every single news outlet, every single wrestling show that took Nikki Bella's side, y'all owe Artem a huge apology. They should take your channel away for false reporting. And this is why you wait until you hear both sides of the story before you go picking and choosing. Because you hear, now I can believe he cared about the kid the whole time. Clearly we know Nikki ain't care about the kid because she was throwing shoes at the kid's father in front of the kid.
"I am hopeful that securing an equal custody arrangement will help us move on." He continues, "I want to express my deepest gratitude to my family, friends, and legal team for standing by me during this challenging time. Your support has been invaluable, and I am thankful to everyone who believed in me and saw the truth for what it was." Artem ends his statement by reiterating that he remains committed to his son, adding, "I look forward to moving past this chapter and focusing on what truly matters, continuing to be the best father I can be." Artem was taken into custody mid-morning on August 29th, according to booking documents viewed by E! News. He was later released on $25,000 bail in Napa, California. He was charged with California Penal Code Section 273.5A PC, which is related to acts of violence against a spouse or other cohabitant. A day after his arrest, a rep for his wife of 2 years, former WWE star Nikki Garcia, issued a statement on the situation, telling E! News, "This is a private matter, and Nikki asks for privacy for her and her family at this time." Artem's September 25th statement comes one day after prosecutors revealed they would not be filing criminal charges against him, according to a September 24th press release from Napa County District Attorney Allison Haley.
You heard it. The state dropped the charges, meaning after they did the investigation, anything that Nikki Bella told them in the beginning was a lie, all right? She's a liar.
The release said, "The decision to not file charges against Mr. Chigvintsev was made after a thorough review of the criminal investigation and careful evaluation of the evidence presented to the DA's office." Prosecutors said they would not be sharing further details about the case, including the identity of the alleged victim, but said they might revisit the case if they learn of other incidents or otherwise learn of facts or evidence not previously known.
What's tragic about this story, guys, is understand Artem called the police. And when the police got there, Artem was arrested. And everybody painted him out to be this monster that we knew he was not no monster. We know Nikki. And just because Nikki is the more popular partner in this relationship, that don't mean she's right. And we know Nikki. We have seen Nikki's behavior. We've seen her act unhinged. So for everybody to then run and believe her story, that was foolish, guys. Very foolish. This is why you got to listen to that story, and then it's the truth. Her side, his side, and then it's the truth, guys.
Got to be able to view the world from a space of it is different for men than it is for women. We live in a time where everybody's trying to make that shit the same. They trying to make the life experiences for men and the life experiences for women the same, but it is not. The other thing is, as a man, you have to stay on top of if I'm allowing negative attitudes around me, especially from women. We are the most persuasive. We are the most influential, especially when it comes down to relationships, especially when it comes down to committed relationships. So when you sit with a bitch that they have this aura of negative energy, everything is some sort of attitude conversation or attitude cycle. You start to lose yourself as a man. This is important for men to understand. A lot of y'all, you was raised with a negative attitude towards life based on what she went through and her choices and what happened with you, her and your daddy and all kind of relationship shit, to the point where you're programmed that this type of shit is the norm. So watch this. As a grown male adult, all you know how to do is be in the vicinity of a woman with a negative attitude or that negative energy. You don't even know what it feels like to process and be with a woman that knows how to be submissive and loving and encouraging and motivating and positive. You used to that just keep bringing issues to your plate. You used to that just keep on accusing and mistrusting, and in a space where you damn near operate and thrive off of that type of energy. The shit changes you for the worse. Look around at the reputation and what you spent the past 2 to 3 years doing. 1 to 2 years doing. A lot of y'all as a man, bro, you're not proud of that shit. You're not proud of that shit. But when you're around the wrong people, when you are consistently in the vicinity, in the environment of a negative or attitudinous person, watch this. Most of your energy, especially your mental energy, is put into trying to cope with their character. So a lot of the business that you're supposed to be getting to as a man, you ain't getting to that shit. Because you so busy trying to pacify a mucking attitude about some shit that don't actually exist. Because positivity is a choice. Deciding that you want to be on some happy shit, this is something that bitches are still trying to even grasp the concept of, that you could just decide that. So half the shit that y'all niggas trying to fix with females' attitudes and deal with and cope, it's some shit that's not even a physical real thing. So you're not going to be able to fix it. Bro, you can't get to the business because you're too busy putting your time, your energy, your effort, your thought process into trying to deal with this negative attitude. Trying to hope that today she ain't gonna find something to be mad at you about. Trying to wonder if today things are gonna go smooth or not. Hoping that you ain't finna get that we need to talk conversation. A lot of y'all, bro, you look around, you need to leave that bitch alone. It don't gotta be nothing big and drastic. She ain't got to have cheated on you. You ain't got to have cheated on her. Cause you know, I told y'all in another live, y'all feel like y'all got to wait till shit is some big drama cycle to step away from some shit. Just look at what you've turned into, especially as a man.
Crazy thing here is that narrative that Nikki was trying to paint would have turned Artem into a negative character. He not a negative man, no way, shape, or form. But the narrative, the lie she was promoting would have turned him into a negative character, all because he kept around her. He stayed around her. Artem, you need to just co-parent. You need to leave Nikki alone. You need to. And fellas, if you dealing with a modern woman like Nikki Bella, you need to just leave. She changing you, man. When you look in that mirror, you don't recognize who you are because you dealing with a demon. She's the monster, not Artem.
Women, we have the sexuality of a god. That shit is different than men, right? So we're very persuasive. A lot of y'all, bro, you can't get up out of there because bro, you can't get up out of there because of the way the sexual energy makes you feel. Know why, bro? You ain't got no purpose. So really what moves you is what motivates you is vagina. You can't get up out of there, bro. And most of your full-grown man energy, your full-grown man mental power, Your full-grown male, character and moves, your decisions are just on trying to deal with her attitude. How you gonna get ahead? How you gonna get in tune with your spirituality as a man? How you gonna accomplish something great? How you gonna create a legacy for your children? How are you gonna get in a space where you're even in a healthy position to even be somebody's father? How you gonna come up out that struggle? Bruh, how you gonna get up out the hood? How the fuck you gonna solve the real life problems if every day you walking on eggshells and tiptoeing around as a grown-ass man, I want to add, about a attitude? Because a hoe can't wake up and decide that she want to be on some positive shit. Because a video like how they act and what they say out their mouth is not a decision of theirs. It is somehow under the control of the environment they're in, or something you did, or something you said. Bro, y'all got to get up out of there. Some of y'all, you got children. And my nigga, you ain't being the type of father that you want to be to them kids. And part of it has to do with the environment. Part of the environment is the type of bitches that you allowing to sit around you and the shit they influencing you to be on. Part of it is the environment and the type of niggas you sitting up under. Your mama ain't never give you no positive male role model resources because she was on that single mama parenting shit so hard. So you ended up just connecting with whatever you crossed paths with in the low income area that you lived in. And they ain't really got too much going on. So you getting influenced by another nigga who mind don't know too much more than yours. And when you look around, it's like, how can I be a better father or a better man or accomplish some big shit or even see, watch this, old vision, even see myself doing something bigger than what I'm doing. I can't even see the shit. Know why? Because day to day, my biggest concern is that bitch don't get an attitude with me. Day to day, my biggest concern is that they don't get upset at me about X, Y, or Z. Nigga can't even really map out no real goals. Talk about manifesting or motherfucking vision board for you as a man. Talk about, seeing myself. Because when we talk about manifesting or doing better, you actually got to see yourself doing that shit before you do it. You got to be able to speak like this shit in present time. A lot of y'all, you can't have this conversation because your biggest worry every day is if a bitch gonna get an attitude with you. Is a hoe gonna have a problem with what you got going on, or the decision you made, or who you called, or what's in your phone, or what you doing online, or what you looking at, or why you on there that long, or who was over there, or how much money did you make today, or what's going on. You can't even think straight. Whole mind cloudy. Alright. I'm just trying to see who understand what I'm saying. Telling y'all what I know. From the realest on this, I'm telling y'all what the fuck I know. Y'all wait too long for a hoe to use her energy or her vagina or the relationship you in with her that you ain't growing in anyway. Ooh, watch this, bro. You ain't growing in anyway. Ooh, watch this. You ain't growing in that mother anyway. It's some shit she hardcore want, but you ain't growing in that bitch anyway. You ain't found your purpose. You ain't being pouring into and enlightened every day and, giving that positive energy. You ain't got no money to help, mate. You got that you wake up next to that keep a mother attitude. My nigga, get up out of there and decide for yourself how you want your life and your reputation to look. And for those of y'all that's religious, what the Bible say? A man that finds a wife finds a good thing, right? Y'all be done found some shit, bruh. She ain't no helpmate. That bitch ain't no wife. That hoe is a slave programmed to the internet shit. That's what she is. She ain't studying about how you feel in the morning or what the is going on with you, that your decisions ain't adding up with what you said you wanted to do for this family, or they're concerned what they can get out of y'all, and they'll ride your ass like a motherfucking mule till your back break and on to the next mother, because that's what the internet say to do. We be worrying about our bodies in the next bag and what nigga can buy a bag and what trip take us on so we can post and make the other hoes mad.
Brother Artem, that's all this was, Artem. She used you, Artem, to make John Cena mad. She was watching what John Cena was doing. She never got over John Cena, Artem. I want you to know that. And she used you. That's why I was so quick for her. That's why she was so quick to go get a divorce and file for the divorce. Like if she wasn't lying the whole time. She ran and got a divorce like if you really was a monster, bro. A liar, yo.
The thing about it is, females be able to, especially nowadays, ooh, watch this, off the looks, off the ass, off the body that they either worked out in the gym and got or went and bought. I don't give a where they get it from. When y'all be attracting them women that all they give about is $1 and they get close up under you, I don't give a what you built through your attraction to money, to tear that shit down with one lie. To tear that shit down with one attitude cycle. A bit break. Y'all don't see what's going on? You don't see how many grown men go a whole lifetime building success, and for the wrong interactions with the wrong women, or we could even say the right interactions with the wrong women, that shit go down in a matter of a day. You around nowadays, especially with the internet, let them decide, I want to make up something about him. Everything you acquire through chasing that fucking dollar will fall in one fucking day. You ain't seen the cancel culture? Once can convince a whole community of this, cause it already be in them to believe that a nigga gonna do some fucked up shit anyway. Make up a whole story, everybody go along with it. It's to raise you.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.